Mrs. Tay bought a number of plates at an average price of $8. If she decided to buy another plate which cost $12, the average price would become $9. Find the total number of plates she bought. For the sake of discussion, I'm going to tell you the answer to this question first, okay? Now, the total number of plates she bought at first is 3, okay? So the answer is 3. So these are the 3 plates she bought at first, and at an average price of $8. Now, if she decided to buy another plate which cost $12, the new average is now 9. Okay, so let's look at this model here. On the right, we have 8, 8, 8. These are the initial 3 plates she bought. And then she bought another plate at $12, right? So 12 is also 8 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay? And what is the new average? The new average is actually 9. Okay? So the new average is 9. And there are 3 extra here, right? So these 3 extra will be distributed to the first 3 plates that she bought. And hence now, the average of the 4 plates is now 9. Okay, so this is the scenario that we have at this question. So how do we do the working? So let me just stack these back. So to find the number of plates that she bought at first, what we need to do is to use the 4th plate that she buys is 12, right? So you take $12 minus the new average. Okay, the new average, and that will be $12 minus 9. And that's 3. Okay, so that means we have an additional 3 here that we need to spread out. Okay, so that's the first working. Now the second working is you need to use the new average minus the old average. The new average minus the old average is 9 minus 8, which is 1. Okay, so you have an additional 3 here, right? And each of the old plates, okay, the average increased by 1. So basically you're trying to find out how many 1s are there. So there are 3. So the next step of the working is 3, this additional 3, divided by the difference between the new and old average, which is 1. And it gives us 3. That means there are 3 plates. As you can see, this will be distributed. Okay, so the answer is 3. Let's move on to the second question. Now, the average mass of a group of boys is 45. So 45, 45, 45. Now, we don't know how many boys are there in this group. However, if one more boy who weighs 75 joined, okay, so this one more boy who joins is 75 kg. So 75 kg can be broken up into 75, right? And here is 30. Okay, 75. So it can be broken up to 45, and here's 30. Okay, so how are we going to find the total number of boys in this group? Okay, at first. Okay, so what we do is we take the additional boy, which is 75, minus away the new average. Okay, this is the new average. This is the new average, which is 48. 75 minus 48 is 27. Okay, so this is the new average. So you can think of The new average you need add 3, right? So there's an additional of 27. So here's the new average. Okay, here's the new average, and there's additional of 27. Now, for the new average, right, the new average, each boy, right, will add 3 more to become 48. Right, they will add 3 more. So now we are asking ourselves, how many 3s are there in 27? Because this 27, right, will be spread out to increase each boy by 3. So we are asking ourselves, how many 3s are there in 27? How many 3s in 27? Okay, so what we do is we take the new average minus the old average. That's 48 minus 45, that's 3. Okay, so this 3, right, is here. So each of the original boy, right, increased by 3. Okay, and then we have this additional 27 here that has to be spread out. So we are using 27 divided by 3, and what we get is 9. Okay, so there are 9 3s. Okay, so if there are 9 3s, that means the original number of boys, okay, the total number or the original number is 9. So the answer is 9. Okay, now we move on. Now, after a test, Gareth and his friend calculated the average of their results. They noted that if Gareth could get 13 marks more, they would have an average of 90. Okay, so for case 1, if you have 13 marks more plus 13, what's the average? The average is 90. But for case 2, if Gareth's result were 5 marks less, their average will become 87. So if it's minus 5 marks, the average will be 87. Okay, so what we can see is that between the first and second case, okay, what is the gap? Okay, suppose it's the number line, this is 0, okay? For the first case, right, if Gareth gets 13 more marks, okay? But for the second case, Gareth has less 5 marks. So the entire gap here is 5 plus 13, which is 18. Okay, so this is the first thing. Now the second thing is for the first case, right, everybody gets 90. 90, 90, right? But for the second case, everybody only gets 87. 87. So what's the difference between the average of the first case and the second case? The difference is 90 minus 87, which is 3. So how many 3s are there in this 18? So you take 18 divided by 3, which is 6. Okay, so altogether there are 6 people, including Gareth. So you take 6 minus 1, which is Gareth, and the answer is 5. So Gareth has 5 friends. Okay, the answer is 5. Now, Clara, Joanne, and Melissa bought a present for their friend. The average amount bought by Clara and Joan was $80. The average amount paid by Clara and Melissa was $115. Given that the ratio, okay, of the amount paid by Melissa to Joanne was 9:4, find the cost of the present. Alright, so the average of Clara and Joanne is 80, right? Means the total of C plus J will be 80 times 2, which is 160. Okay, now the average of Clara and Melissa is 115. So the total of Clara and Melissa will be 115 times 2, and that's 230. Now, if we take 160, right, we have 160, which is the total of C and J. And the total of C and M is 230. Okay, so if we use 230 to minus 160, right, what will we get? So let's try and visualize this. We have, okay, I'll just write this here at the side. Okay, we have C plus M is 230. And we have C plus J is 160. So if we use 230 to minus 160, right, C and C will cancel off. And what we have is M minus J is actually 230 minus 160, which gives us 70. That means 70, right, is the difference between Melissa and Joanne. Okay, because M minus J, Melissa minus Joanne is 70. That means 70 is the difference between Melissa and Joanne. Now we are given the ratio that M to J is 9U is to 4U. So what's the difference? The difference is 9 minus 4 is 5U. Okay? So now 5 units is actually 70. Okay? Because the difference between Melissa and Joanne is 70. So 1 unit is 70 divided by 5, which is 14. Okay, so now we know that 1U is 14. Now they want the cost of the present, right? So the cost of the present, we need to find out Clara plus Joanne plus Melissa and add together. That will be the cost of the present. Okay, so how do we do that? We already know that 1U is $14, okay? So let's find out Melissa. Okay, Melissa is 9 units. So 9 units will be 14 times 9. That's 90 plus 36 will be 126. Okay. Now we can add together the total of Clara, Joanne, and Melissa. Okay, so this one is C plus J, right? Clara and Joanne. So it's 160, which is Clara and Joanne, plus 126, okay, which is Melissa. So the total is 286. Okay, for question 5. Now the average number of stickers Benson and Ryan had was 450. And the average number of stickers Benson and Joseph had was 240. The ratio of Ryan's stickers to Joseph's stickers was 5:2. Find the number of stickers Benson had. Okay, so let's just write down what we know. The average of Benson and Ryan is 450, right? That means the total of Benson and Ryan will be 450 times 2, which is 900. Now the average of Benson and Joseph is 240. Hence the total of Benson and Joseph, since there are 2 people, will be 240 times 2, which is 480. Okay, now likewise for like in question number 4, okay, we are going to use, we have B plus R is 900. And we have B plus J is 480. So if we use 900 to minus 480, what do we get? We'll cancel off this, right? B minus B is nothing. Then we have R minus J will be 900 minus 480, that is 420. So this is the difference, okay, between R and J. Now we are told that R is to J is 5U is to 2U. And the difference will be 5 minus 2, which is 3U. Okay, so hence this 3U is actually 420. because that's the difference between R and J. So 3U is 420, 1U is 420 divided by 3, which is 140. So what do we want to find? We want to find the number of stickers that Benson had, right? So what we can do is, we can make use of this number that we have. Benson plus Joseph is 480. Okay, Benson plus Joseph is 480. So here we find what is Joseph. Joseph is 2U, right? So 2U will be 140 times 2, which is 280. This is Joseph. Okay, and we know Benson plus Joseph is 480. So to find Benson, we just take 480 minus 280, and that's 200. Okay, so this is the amount for Benson.